The grand building on the left is Egerton Lodge in Melton Mowbray. Kings, queens and nobility from across Europe were entertained here during the fox hunting season. Today it is a residential home for the elderly. The stone bridge in the foreground crosses the River Eye and today carries a never-ending stream of traffic between the town and Leicester. It's a view you'd see today from the town park if it wasn't for the trees and the shrubs. This pen and wash illustration was found on a hand-drawn map of Melton Mowbray dated 1875. The caption underneath reads, "This view of Melton Mowbray was taken from sketches to show what it was like in the year 1846, before the railway was made, before several trees were cut down and before a beautiful meadow was cut up into small gardens." This watchful angler fishes the River Eye. Today he will be standing close to the town swimming pool. Just past the footbridge, the river meanders first to the right and then left, towards Leicester Road Bridge in the distance. Just behind this family walking the meadows with their dog is the point where the Melton Navigation Canal meets the river. Opened in 1794, the canal took traffic from the River Soar into a basin beside Burton Street Bridge, where the loads were removed and replaced. Typically it was cheap coal arriving from Leicester, with farm and food produce making the return journey. The arrival of the railway in 1847 sounded the death knell for Melton's canal, and in 1877 it finally closed. This stretch of canal between the river and Burton Street Basin was filled in. Today, the only clues the canal ever existed are an avenue of mature trees in the park and a pair of wooden lock gates rising out of the ground. As well as a great place for family walks and picnicking, the area between the river and the canal proved an ideal spot for a game of cricket. There's some wonderful detail here, including an energetic dog chasing the ball between wickets. Behind the game, a horse draws its load along the canal, heading for the River Soar in Leicester. The area behind the canal has been known as Play Close for many centuries. It was the site of a famous riot in 1848 when local youths protested against enclosure of part of the once open land. Towering behind the children stands the impressive form of St Mary's Church, one of the finest parish churches in both county and country. The houses to the right of the church border Burton Street, which leads out of town towards Oakham. The first building is one of Melton's oldest and most famous, the Anne of Cleves, with a rich history stretching back to medieval times. The map also features a fine drawing of Burton Street, with a pair of travellers passing the Anne of Cleves on their way out of town, and St Mary's Church in the background. There is still a line of trees alongside the church wall today. The building in the background no longer exists. It was demolished in the early 1900s to improve access from Burton Street into Sherrard Street. On the opposite side of the road, a woman chats to an old man resting in front of the bead houses. These are little changed today. There's more information on both the drawings and the map at www.remember.org.uk/Melton-Mowbray. YouTube's a wonderful thing, but the low quality means a lot of the detail is lost. If anyone's interested in seeing a DVD quality video, leave a message here or on the Remember Melton website. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did making it.